Adulthood is overrated. I think it's pretty safe to say. My name is Worsham L, and I am a licensed clinical social worker and certified family trauma professional. I'm your host for Mind Over Matter. And today we will be discussing how to recognize when you are stressed and 3 things you can do about it.
Mind over matter, a key to a beautiful life, a key to a beautiful life. No stress, no trauma for me. In my days I will be free. I'll have a key to my beautiful life. I'll have the key to my beautiful life.
Adulthood comes with so many responsibilities and stressors. Nonetheless, it can be enjoyable and we can manage stress by simply recognizing when we are overwhelmed. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can recognize when you're stressed and 3 simple things you can do to help calm your body down and activate what we call our ventral vagal nerve, which is the part of the automatic nervous system that is responsible for us being our best selves, acting calm, cool, and collected. Now, our stress response system can be activated by everyday events such as parenting, work, caring for our elder parents, dating, continuing our education, and so much more. We have been living under unrealistic expectations. We cannot be our best selves, our best parent, the best professional, the best sister, the best brother. We cannot be our best selves when we're dysregulated. Dysregulation occurs when we are stressed and our emotions impact our ability to think clearly, make good decisions, recall information, stay focused. In fact, this same stress response system will impact our mental and physical health as well. Why? Because the automatic nervous system, which is the part of the stress response system, is also responsible for our major automatic functions such as our respiratory system, our heart rate, our sexual reproductive system, and our immune system. Did you ever think that all of these simple day-to-day responsibilities can activate our stress response system and cause such mental and physical health challenges? But don't you worry, because when we know better, we can do better. And I want to teach you 3 simple things that you can do when you recognize your stress so that you're able to pull yourself back in. Some simple ways to notice when you're dysregulated is to notice if you're having mood swings, irritability, racing thoughts. Maybe you're having some physical discomfort such as back pain, headaches, stomach aches, or joint pains. You may even find yourself having low motivation, trouble concentrating, trouble keeping up with your appointments or all of the tasks that you have to get done, right? These are all some very simple cues that tell you that you might want to take a moment to calm your body down so that you can continue on as your best self. So what do you do when you notice these cues? Number 1 step is to make sure that you're using your breath and your breathing, right? When you breathe, you want to make sure you're breathing in your belly. All too often when we're stressed out, we're either holding our breath or we're breathing shallowly inside of our chest. So ensure that when you take an inhale, your belly is filling with air like a balloon, and when you exhale, it's deflating, right? So taking those first couple of deep breaths is going to be really important. Now, if you find yourself having high energy, your heart's racing, you're irritable, you're angry, you want to have slower exhales to help calm down your body. On the contrary, on the opposite side, if you're finding yourself feeling really low, a lot of low motivation, low energy, then you want to have longer inhales to help bring up your energy. The second technique I would like to teach you today is called the half salamander. The half salamander is another technique that taps into the ventral vagal nerve. We're going to maintain your breath, as we discussed just a moment ago, making sure that when you inhale, your belly is inflating, and as you exhale, your belly is deflating. The second thing you're going to do is decide which ear you want to start with. Drop your ear to your shoulder. Now, it might feel a little weird and look a little weird, but it's really important that we maintain the eye gaze. We're going to look at our shoulder or our elbow crease and hold our count here for 45 to 60 seconds. Your thoughts are going to try to pop into your mind, and you just want to bring your attention back to your breath, or perhaps a sound or a song outside of you if sitting in silence is too difficult. And then you're going to take it to the other side. Drop the other ear down, look at your shoulder or your elbow crease, and breathe for 45 to 60 seconds. And then you're done. The third and final technique I'm going to teach you today is something called a grounding exercise. Of course, you're going to maintain your breath. Again, your belly inflating with inhales and deflating with exhales. But what you're going to do is you're going to notice 5 things that you see in the room. Just label them, okay? Simply label what you see around the room, maybe what's on the wall, perhaps what's in front of you, maybe what you're wearing. And then you're going to identify 4 things that you hear. Perhaps there's something in the room with you, outside of the room. You may even hear your own heartbeat happening or something inside of you. After your hearing, you're going to go to 3 things that you feel. Perhaps it's your glasses or your hair. And then you're going to go to 2 things that you smell. And finally, 1 thing that you taste. Again, maintaining your breath and ignoring the thoughts that attempt to creep into your mind. So these 3 simple techniques are something that can be used at any given point in time that help you to bring your attention back to the present moment. All too often when we're stressed out, we're thinking about the future or the past. And so bringing ourselves to right here, right now, allows our bodies to calm down so we can show up as our best selves and feel good about the life that we're living and the decisions that we're making. So pay attention to what stress responses are coming up for you and recognize them so that you can then calm your body down and practice mind over matter. Thank you so much for joining me today on this episode of Mind Over Matter. I hope to see you again soon. Please click subscribe on our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out. Peace.
Mind over matter, a key to a beautiful life, a key to a beautiful life, no stress.